All right, what's going on, everyone? This is Jerome Smith, also known as JS, aka The Best. And on this episode of Hustling Different, man, I got a special guest in the building, man. This is my brother right here. He's an artist. He's a songwriter, engineer, producer, photographer, videographer. I could keep going on and on, but I don't have all day. And he don't got all day. He got moves to make. Some of the people that he worked with is Jacquees, aka the King of R&B, VL Deck, Raheem Devon, Charlotte Bobcats, Mulatto. I could keep going on and on. Twister, but look, I don't even want to go into the people that he's ghost produced and written for, because we can't do that. Legally, we can't do that. So ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the show. My brother, DC Don Juan. What's good, man?
Oh, boy. It's good, JS. You know, you my brother, man.
Of course, man. How you been holding up since, this whole COVID and this whole quarantine, man? How you been holding up?
I'm doing all right. You know what I mean? Everybody still need videos. So as long as they masked up and they safe, I'm going to be there.
Yeah.
The worst part is watching my son go through it,
Yeah, of course.
He can't go outside, play with his friends. He alienated.
Yeah, it's different, man. This is a wild time we in right now, man. But right now I want to kind of go to the beginning, man. Like, what was it like? Like, first of all, where did you grow up, and what was it like in your household growing up and just the environment?
I grew up all over the world, bro. That sounds funny, but it'd be hard to determine one place because I spent so many years everywhere. I was born and raised Bronx, New York. I left the Bronx when I was 14. Started 9th grade, which is high school in DC, Maryland, Capitol Heights. I know how y'all play. Oh, it is DC.
Yeah, you already know.
Capitol Heights, Maryland.
Yeah.
I was 14 years old, starting 9th grade. They embraced me. Of course, I missed my friends in New York, which I felt like made me want newer friends quicker.
Right.
Made me pick anybody. You know what I'm saying? So once I learned the ropes and learned who not to fuck with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's
when things got a little easier, things got a little better. I started repping the Cap High swing, started learning the slango and all that good shit. Then I grew up a little bit in Atlanta after I left there and Denver. And man, I love those who love me, man.
Yeah, now for the people that's not familiar, like, I know, of course, with Cap Heights, saying what it is, but like, what was it like? Was you rich? Was you wealthy? Was it poor? Like, what was it like?
We was always rich with love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Every time I went home, I saw my mother and my father. So money was never a thing to me. Like, we was broke, but I never knew I was broke until I became an adult. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I always knew that I had what I needed because I just had to go home. But, we wasn't rich. I was always rich-minded. I knew that I was always going to put myself and my family in a better situation. You know what I'm saying? And
of course.
Through the luck of God, it happened. But, yeah, man, Capitol Heights is like, picture this. If I'm playing football, if I throw my ball across the street, you're in Southeast D.C.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
That's how close we are. Like, I could walk to the store and be in DC and then come back home and be in Cap Heights. So
yeah.
I really be saying I'm from Cap Heights, and then if people say you ain't from DC, I'll be telling niggas like,
it's literally right across the street. Like, come on now. Like, it's not even that big of a deal. Like, relax.
It's a fact, bro. It's a fact, man. But yeah, man, I had rich love at home. So that's where I was brought up, and that's why everybody came to my house. Like, anybody in Capitol Heights, Bradbury specifically. From the cloth we was built, we attract what we are.
Of course.
Who we are.
Of course.
So I hung with the real niggas, the hood niggas, the ones that were doing what they were doing. But every time they wanted to lead a block, they all came to my house.
Yeah.
Because my house had the love. And I had the studio. But I had the love, though. Like, they know Mom Dukes will come through and cook for you. They know you can smoke, you can be good. You ain't got to worry about no police. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it was like a safe haven.
I was always good. Yeah. But it happened like that both places, JS, in DC and New York. My house in New York was the spot. Like, everybody come through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, like, in high school, like, what type of person was you, man? Like, was you like a super outgoing, joning on everybody, or was you laid back? Like, what was it like?
High school Don. High school Don. You got to remember, I had a chip on my shoulder. I did not want to be there.
Now, first of all, explain that. Like, why did you feel that way?
I felt like my mother and my father were removing me from my friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They was trying. They were trying to be good parents. They wanted to make a better living for their child.
Yeah,
when we were living in New York,
Yeah.
crackheads and hustlers everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But
Exactly.
little does she know, she moved us to Capitol Heights, which was crackheads and hustlers everywhere.
Exactly. Same thing. Yeah. They just doing the best that they know, but it just.
I don't fault them at all because we don't know what tomorrow brings. But I say that to say it was tough for me. I was going through high school, like, I don't even want to be here. So I thought if I got in enough trouble, my mom would send me back to New York. So I used to fight every day. Ninth grade, I had plenty fights. I had plenty shit. And then I used to wear big red clothing because I'm from the Bronx. On my block is full of Bloods. You know, they do that gang bang shit. Yeah. So I used to, and people used to call me Bammers because of how I dressed. But I used to look at them like, look at how you dress.
Right.
You couldn't live a day in my hood looking like that. Right. You know what I'm saying? So we both, it was hard to get used to because I didn't really, and I think that's why I'm so good with being me, JS, because from that point on, I didn't care what no one thought of me. Because I was getting picked on. I wasn't the coolest dude in 9th grade. I got to be the coolest dude by 11th grade. But by the 9th and 10th grade, nigga, I was what they call a Bama, nigga. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Nigga, if I keep it 100, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't that nigga, but I always had the person that was that nigga in my corner, though. Right. No matter what stage of my life I was, I always had that nigga rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? Whoever that nigga was.
Yeah. Now explain, like, how do you feel that the DMV area and the Bronx, like, how do you feel like both of those places shaped you into the person that you are today?
Almost definitely. The Bronx is only 4 hours away from DC, Capitol Heights. So I was there every chance I get. I didn't really miss much because I was always, that's why my accent's so thick still. I never really missed nothing. I always went to New York every chance I get. So molding me was beautiful because I'm never a know-it-all. I'm a sponge in all occasions. You know what I'm saying? So I thought I love go-go. Backyard was the first team that put me on tour. My first tour was with Backyard. So it's very rare you see a New York nigga that love go-go and embrace it the way I did.
You might be the only one. You might be. But on that level.
I really feel like JS when I started learning myself is when I was in Maryland. 14 years old.
Yeah, especially them teenage years. That's when you really figure out, you know what I'm saying? You start to figure out who you are.
You feel me? So I'm molding in Maryland, but I'm still going back to New York. And I'm molded in Maryland, I'm still going back. So my swag of the acceptance in Capitol Heights gave me confidence to go back to my New York niggas like, what's up, nigga? Like, like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? When I left, I was like a puppy with his tail between the legs.
Right, and then you came back a little bit different.
Where I'm at, I'm doing something. Like, what's up? Like, when you get older, you get a little mature, you get cocky, you get confident. You know what I'm saying? It comes with the territory.
Yeah. So, like, growing up, did you have any, like, role models or heroes that you looked up to? Whether it was in the neighborhood or, you know what I'm saying, on TV, whatever.
Heroes. Role model, of course, my uncle, my mother's youngest brother. Which is Issa's father. My cousin Issa. Which is why I work with Jacquees and all that, you know, because of that. But
he was at the baby shower, right?
Yep. So my uncle Kareem was my mother's youngest brother. He was a rapper. Like I just wanted to be him. I didn't care if he was a boxer. Don Juan would have been in the gym right now trying to get his shit right. You know what I'm saying? But he was a rapper, and he was one of them noticeable names in my hood for other things than rap as well. Like he was just, they all knew Kareem, they all knew Wild Child, they all knew him. So I wanted to be that. And my father always used to hate the fact I wanted to be like my uncle more than I wanted to be like my father. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, man, I can imagine.
You know, and he telling my mom, your knucklehead little brother influencing our son. I wanted to be just like him, but that was my role. He wrote my first verse.
Wow.
I learned it. He seen how eager I was to want to be in the studio, and you know, I kept at it. You know, and then it just took off. But if I had a role model or not no hero, but that's my go-to, you know what I'm saying?
So would that be like where you would say that your start in music came right there?
Definitely with my bro. You gonna laugh right now. I never said this in no interview. You're gonna get the exclusive right now, bro.
My man.
My first album I bought was like Busta Rhymes, Anarchy. Bro, it's because I didn't really know what rap music was because I knew who my uncle was. I didn't give a fuck about Nas. I didn't care about EPMD. Did y'all hear Wild Child? My uncle. I think that's why you can't compare my flow to anyone right now because I never was influenced by anyone. I get inspired, I get motivated, but influenced, like trying to map myself after, was no one but my uncle.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Which is why if you hear my cousin Issa or my other cousin Square, we all sound not identical, but similar.
Right.
Because we all came from the same gym.
Right. Had that same upbringing. Yeah. Man, that's crazy, man. So like, at what moment did you realize like music was something that you really wanted to do and pursue? Like, what was like that moment or that spark?
Tell you the truth, Jan, you're gonna laugh at this too. I used to get in trouble so much for trying to fight and get sent back to New York.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My mom done bought me a keyboard. So my first thing was trying to make beats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I already knew how to rap a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm saying playing because my mom wanted to keep me out the street and keep me out of trouble. You know what I'm
saying?
Yeah. As creative as I am with the computer and with the music, I was created in the street. So
yeah, you can easily get caught up, like super easy. Yeah.
So my uncle moved in with us, and this is when I got to Maryland. I'm playing the keyboard, and he just starts rapping over some of the stuff. So we start recording. Now I learn how to engineer. I'm engineering every day. I'm making little beats every day, and I'm rapping every day.
Yeah.
To the point where my uncle was like, "Yo, you got it." I started writing my own raps.
Okay.
And I just, started doing what I was doing.
Okay. So basically everything when it comes to music with you, it was all self-taught. Like nobody was really,
Nobody taught me. Hold on, 2 seconds. Nobody taught me nothing, JS, my nigga. Like, hey, bro, when I tell you trial and error, I never went to no school.
Yeah.
My test was the hood.
Yeah.
My hood was my clients.
Yeah. You know and everybody don't make it out, unfortunately, man. It's terrible.
Nah, that's facts. But I believe a lot of that is due to energy too. People will try to be what they're not.
Yeah.
No matter what room Don Juan is in, you're gonna get Don Juan.
You gotta be 100% you. Yeah. So speaking of Old Boy, where did Old Boy come from? Could you say it like in all your songs, man? So where did Old Boy come from?
Oh boy! Fucking. Alright, damn. See, I like this. You were
Oh nah, trust me.
Came from,
we gonna get we gonna it's layers to this. We gonna get a little deep, later on.
It's dope. But because it's giving me a chance to show love to people who think that I forgot about them when I really haven't. You know what I'm saying? It's just I work so hard.
Of course.
But when I was like in 11th grade, like I told you, I started getting my fame, my bag up. I started, and that came because I started battling everybody in school when I was in 10th grade. Yeah. I was kicking 12th grade asses. Like, fuck out of here. They got rap, nigga. Like,
you really do this. You about that life.
But oh boy, it came from I had two friends, Roland and Avery, in school. And they had two friends that was in Bowie College. One of his name was Narik. I don't know if you know Narik. He worked with right now. Slim.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Shout out to Narik.
Yeah.
He handled Wale stuff too.
Yeah, so hold up. So y'all so he went to Bowie?
College.
Okay.
They're older than me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm the young nigga. So, but I had a friend, Roland and Avery, who brought me to Narik dorm, who was dorm mates with Osinachi. I don't know if you know Osinachi.
The producer. Yeah, shout out to him.
So OC became me and my cousin rap for me, my cousin Square. We came in the dorm, not knowing who I was. I just rap. And boom, niggas like, this is fire. From then on, me and OC was like this. Like we was inseparable. OC used to make all my records, and he had a girl at the beginning of his beats say, "Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy."
Oh wow.
Like, oh boy.
Yeah.
It was just, "Oh boy." And then my ad used to be, "Oh." I used to love Nelly. I could definitely see some of the similarities. Yeah. So one time it was just, I wanted to, and you know how I do, JS. I like to make the people I'm working with feel involved and feel like they're never left out.
Yeah.
So my O turned into "oh boy."
Yeah.
That shit was the ball. You know what I'm saying? And it just worked. And it just, when I used to walk in the clubs, that used to be the first thing people say to me. "Oh boy, what's up, Don?"
And it just stuck. Yeah, it just stuck.
So when I'm performing, they all like, "Oh boy," nigga, no better feeling, bro. Oh my God. No better feeling.
Man, I love that.
That's how that came. Shout out to Osinachi, shout out to Narik, shout out to Roland, Avery for connecting that up. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, man. It's always got to show love, man. So how would you describe your style as an artist and a songwriter? Because I know it's not in the box. We all over the place. But how would you describe it?
Creative.
Okay.
Selfless. I try to remove myself. There's times where you put yourself in the music, but there's other times where you just want to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
I live a life where I don't want to talk about it every day because not good things happen all the time. You know, I come from a rough place. Yeah. So my music was my escape. That's why I'm always happy. I always make music that I want to be, music that I want to feel, music that creates a vibe that I want to be in. You know the saying, treat people how you want to be treated. I make music that I want to feel like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what I would make my sound cater around. Just feel good. Whatever you're going through, you can listen to me to escape it. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is.
I love that. Now let's switch gears for a minute. Let's talk about the journey of you getting signed to Jive Records. Like, I know it was a whole process. I know it was so many meetings that you could have, you know what I'm saying, that you missed, you know what I'm saying, that because you was doing other stuff that you missed. And talk about the meetings that you missed, talk about that process and just everything that led up to that moment.
Well, it was a long journey for Jive to come. Did the smoke bother me? You see it?
Man, you good, man. You good.
Jive, when I was dealing with a group called Thoroughbred.
Okay.
That got me, T2, which is a producer, Smarty Jones, Vaden. So I was the last guy added to Thoroughbred. T2 and DeMar Johnson, which then played for the Atlanta Hawks, was best friends, our best friends. Yeah. So when he told me that a nigga from the NBA liked my music, I never believed it. I was like, you don't even know a nigga from the NBA. I thought this shit was fake. You know
yeah.
JS, I'm gonna tell you something real. You never know success exists until you see someone successful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm in the hood. I never knew this shit was even, I thought that was just something you see on TV.
Yeah. So
when DJ invited me out, I flew out. They picked me up in an Escalade. This is when he was big back then. And I pulled into a mansion and I never left.
Yeah. Why would you? You know what I'm saying?
I stayed there for about 4 years. Now I say the story to go with Jive to let you know what's going on.
Now, like around what year was this? Around what year? Just so people can kind of give some type of idea.
2003.
Okay. All right.
2003, 2004.
Okay.
So I stayed from 2004 to about 2008.
Okay.
DJ was going overseas. He was getting traded overseas. We played with the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah.
We was in Denver. Sorry, he played for the Hawks then. He had got traded to the Nuggets. When he got traded to the Nuggets, that's when I came out to Denver. Okay. So he was about to get traded to overseas, but I had a warrant. So I ain't want to go get no I ain't want to go get no passport or nothing like that because they would have took me away.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I told DJ, you go ahead and go overseas. I'm going to Atlanta. Yeah. I had a manager at the time, Jay Pooh. So I said, I'm going to Atlanta. With my man Jay Pooh said he moved to Atlanta. I might just get a house in Atlanta and try it. So we went to Atlanta. Long story short, bumped into somebody, got a production deal with New Entertainment, who was owned by Big Reg.
Okay.
He's legendary. I had nothing bad to say about Big Reg, but me and Big Reg does not do business anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, be like that sometimes, yeah.
He's very, very legendary in the West, doing whatever he do, but we just ain't see eye to eye. But anyway, long story short, me and Big Red started, he's the muscle. Every rapper, let me let y'all artists know, you need a team. You can't do everything.
Facts. You can't do it by yourself.
I was the talent. If you got good bud, it's just gonna sit on the table unless you get someone to move it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts. So speak that. Yeah.
Big Red was in jail at the time. He locked up. But he was so big that he can pull strings from where he was at.
Right.
So when things started bubbling, Looky caught fire. I don't know how Looky caught fire.
First of all, for the people that don't know, hold on, stop. For the people that don't know, what is Looky? I know what it is, but the people may not know. What is Looky? All
right, I'm gonna keep it 100. 18 and under, Looky is just building your confidence.
Okay.
Looky. I say it twice because you got to be repetitive to make something better in your brain. Looky. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, nigga. Like, look. So, but when I made the song up, it was no thought. Like I tell you, I don't put too much into it because I want it to just flow. Me and my man Dot was in Atlanta. This is about JS 2008ish now. Yeah, because I left Denver. I came to Maryland. I came to Atlanta.
Okay.
See, niggas don't even know I live in Atlanta now, but I was in Atlanta in 2008.
Yeah, way before. Yeah.
But I was living in Atlanta. We were waiting for some weed. I was trying to get some weed. We ain't getting no weed all day. Sci-Hi the Prince. I don't mean to put him on blast. That signed to Kanye West.
Yeah.
That was my bud man back then.
Yeah.
You know what
yeah.
Before he was big though. We wasn't big yet.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if you want to put this in there, but I'm just giving you the story. So Sci pulled up on me, dropped some grams off of me. I'm like, yeah, look at nigga. He dropped out. So I came back downstairs and I'm like, Dot, look at me. Look at me. I'm just because the beat playing. My man Cashflow was down there with the beat playing, and I'm just look at me. And Dot was like, ooh, that's hard. That's hard. So you know how I ride, Jay. If we vibing out and you tell, oh yeah, that's hot. Watch this. So I go in there, I just look at me, looky. So now I'm just thinking, what the fuck is looking? I don't know what looky. Look, I'm just in.
You just in the moment. You just in the moment. Yeah.
I'm creating. Yeah. What the fuck is looky? I'm in love with myself. Whoa! It just can't. It comes together, bro. God does it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what looky is. So long story short, we made that. I was running with a song called Catwalk, and I was running with another song called Hold Me Down.
Yep.
I thought those were going to be the ones to buy me a house. For some reason, looky just took off. Boom. I go on YouTube, people making dances, Miss Twerk something from the twerk team.
And this is way before TikTok and all that. This is way before that.
Yeah. That's why I came out the wrong era. If I would have came out TikTok, this shit would looking
killing it. But everything
happens for a reason.
Of course.
So looky doing numbers. I had 5 labels on the table. I had Interscope, highly interested. I had Disney, very interested.
Yeah.
Jive, and 2 other labels. I forget, but those were the ones that I really wanted to go with. Yeah. Interscope didn't work because there was another artist from DC that I don't really, and then Disney didn't work because they looked at me and said, we would love to sign you. You don't scare the people. You are friendly. But what they wanted to do was replace Jesse McCartney with me and throw me on tour with Raven. But my thing was, this was the first time they was dealing with a rap act, and I didn't want to be their guinea pig.
Right,
anything that they would have did wrong with me, they would have known how to capitalize off the next person.
It would have been a huge gamble. Like if it would have worked, it would have really worked. But if it wasn't, then you was gonna be short.
I don't live with regrets, but I wish I would have took that deal because it's fucking Disney, bro.
Of course, like come on now, like it's Disney.
We're talking about a 19-year-old Don now.
Yeah, of course. You're not, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what you know now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm looking at him like, Disney? Where's Def Jam, nigga?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I didn't know,
Right.
So I ultimately went with Jive because Jive, first of all, they offered was based in New York.
Okay.
I like that. Chris Brown was on fire at the time.
Yep, VA.
That was my label mate.
Yeah.
Justin Timberlake was on fire at the time. T-Pain was on fire at the time. Those were my label mates, Jive Records.
Yeah.
And then I seen Raheem DeVaughn.
Yep.
I got a good relationship with Raheem DeVaughn, and he's on Jive.
Yep.
So I was I got a nigga from home at my label mate. So that's what took me to Jive, and they didn't do the 360 deal with me. So that was big back then. I don't know if you know what 360 was, but I didn't have one. So that's what really made me fuck with Jive because they would believe in me.
Now break it down because I know what a 360 is, but for the people that don't know, break down what exactly is a 360.
They want to recoup. All right, some artists live off different things. You got a lot of artists that does well on shows. You got a lot of artists that sell well records. You got a lot of artists that sell a lot of merch. Well, when you have a good deal, all they doing is recouping from what they put up. You know what I'm saying? When you have a 360 stuff, they recouping for everything.
Everything.
Everything. If I do a feature over there and I'm charging them to be in a video, they're still getting some of that.
Yep, give me that.
It hurts your family more than you.
Yeah.
So I didn't really agree with that. But it's a business. So you get what you get.
Facts. You got to make sure you read them contracts. You know what I'm saying? It's the music business. You can't
be thirsty.
Yeah, music business. Mm-hmm. So what was it like when the very, very first time you heard your song on the radio? Like, what was that feeling like?
Well, that feeling was great because that's when radio still mattered the most.
Yeah.
Today it doesn't do as much. You know, you got people getting plaques and #1 on Billboard without radio spins, you know. But back then, that was impossible. So knowing that your song was on the radio, you knew you was on your way, you know. You knew you was on your way somewhere. It's not like you got a man in the hood, that's your man. Oh, he worked for PGC, that's my friend. He could just play my song. Back then, it wasn't that easy. You know what I'm saying? You had to really go through the protocols to get things done. Nowadays, it's a little more lenient. They got like DMV spotlight.
It's way different.
But who you think that made that happen? You know what I'm saying? Like niggas like me, niggas like Tabby, niggas like Garvey, like a lot of people, pioneers, broke their backs to let y'all be able to have these platforms. You know what I'm saying? And I'm too humble to sit here and keep reminding people. That's why I don't never talk about it. You would never know
but people need to know this. People need to know this, man.
They do. I ain't got the time to sit here and tell them though. I'm doing too much.
You on the other things, you know what I'm saying?
Now, brother, like you sit down and call me, I could make time and do it for you, but I ain't about to just do it just for Joe Smo.
Right now, trust me, I get it, man. But let's talk about what is your process when you actually write a song, like from beginning to end. What is the process like?
The beat. Well, it depends on who I'm writing it for.
And first of all, okay, let's go from the beginning to end. But even before you even start the song, how do you get into your zone?
But to be honest, I'm a living zone, bro. I'm a living. You can see me. I'll be waiting online for something, and I'm dancing or snapping my. Ain't no music playing. I'm a zone, bro. Like I be taking pictures now. After I snap the shot, I dance. People look at me like crazy. I'm just in my zone. Bro.
You a whole vibe, man. You a whole vibe.
I'm a zone. Don't bother me, man. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's how I attack a song. Like, I gotta be in a vibe. I might have an idea. If I don't have an idea, the beat gotta speak to me. If I can't think of a melody as soon as that, I'm talking. Nigga be saying in the first 5 seconds. As soon as that shit come on,
it gotta hit you. It gotta hit you
because it's a vibe. Now that same beat that I discarded today, I might love tomorrow.
It all depends. Depends on the mood and the vibe.
Exactly. So depending now, if JS say, yo, we writing for so and so, I gotta get in that vibe. But if I'm just
that's different. That's different.
If I'm in a free fall vibe, bro, throw the beat on. Like right now, as soon as I get out of here, I gotta write a verse for an artist in New York. I'm gonna throw the beat on that he sent me. See, stuff like that, I have to vibe. Because that's a job.
Right.
When they give me the beat,
it's different. I
have to pull it from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But if I pick my own beat, nigga, I'm going with what makes me vibe real quick. It's a vibe. But, you know what I'm saying? But because when I write for people, I don't always love the beat, but I have to deliver still. It's a job.
So you start with the melody. Now from there, what normally happens? Do you go with the verse, the chorus? What do you normally do?
I'll go with what's current.
Okay.
What will connect with the people? What's the topic right now? What is Twitter talking about? What's Instagram talking about? What lingo is niggas overusing or not using enough? I don't like being on album fillers. If I write you a song, I expect a video made. I expect you to try to push it to radio because that's the angle I'm going. I'm not going for no album. You can do your album fillers on your own. If you can't do an album filler on your own, you shouldn't be an artist.
Facts.
I mean, when you want the hits, you come to the people that write hits. Nigga, if I want my tire change, I go to the people that change tires. You know what I'm saying? Like,
talk that
but
talk.
If you can't
talk
make
an
album filler, then you shouldn't be rapping. An album filler is just your favorite song, your personal favorite song. But a hit gotta be everybody's favorite song.
Talk that talk.
It's different.
Now, at what point did you make the transition from artist to songwriter and just being more behind the scenes in general?
When I felt like I was losing more friends than I was making money.
Okay.
My best friend, I seen a lot of my people that I call my man. We don't even talk still because of this music business. Being that rapper, nigga, you gotta keep a persona. You gotta keep a, and then it's like it's never we, it's you when you fail, but when you win, it's always we. I wasn't liking that. You know what I'm saying? So
trust me, I know.
So my first placement, but I can't even say my first placement because I used to write for like Jacquees, Issa, and them when they was kids the way my uncle wrote for me.
Right.
So I always had practice of writing for other people than myself.
Right.
Putting myself in, you know. So, but when it really came to fruition, I don't want to talk this talk, but somebody that's famous hit me up and said they need some help. Some, you know, and Flex invited me down there, and I started working with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I started penning a lot more than I thought I was going to be penning. But when I started seeing they was cool with me penning it,
yeah,
I was like, I'm gonna keep going. Like,
yeah, why not? Yeah,
you feel me? Because like, here I can write. I write here, and I do it quick. So it's like here, and that became shit. Then I got back up with Rich because I met Rich. Me and Rich knew each other in high school, but I got back up with Rich, and we got that placement with Twister. That's when I knew, but nigga, I got the placement with Twister the same time I found out Navi was coming. So it was like, oh my God.
Crazy.
I didn't know what to do, you know what I'm saying? But that's when I started feeling, all right, I want to be more of an artist, a writer, because I want to be here for my family. My shorty pregnant, I gotta be here. And then Flex and yourself help create an environment of repetition. Hey, Don, you come in on Tuesdays, Fridays, boom, 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 boom. And when we would go there, I wouldn't work on an album. We would work on writing songs. Just song. I don't even know what JS is gonna play today.
It was like a boot camp. It was like a boot camp.
Like JS don't say, "Hey, go 5 beats, pick which ones you want to play with," and I just sit in a booth and whatever comes on, you just that's sparring. That's you know, we in there. You know what I'm saying? And that made me the seeing the placement start coming made me. I like that more. It's just I'm not a brag. To be an artist, bro, you gotta brag both. You gotta love. I don't like that shit. I like humble wins, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
everybody don't need to know. Yeah.
I like that shit, bro.
Yeah.
I open my mail. Whoa. Oh, I forgot.
Another publishing check. Yeah. Yeah. Matter of fact, after we get off, we got to talk about something too.
Love it. See? Yeah. But it's that. It's stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So do you actually remember the first time that we met?
I remember the first time we met in the studio. If we met any time before that, I don't.
Okay, talk about it. Talk about what you remember. Talk about what you remember.
All right. Before you came into the picture, me, Flex, and some other person was cool. You know, she did the radio with Flex as well. You know who we talking about.
Of course. Yeah. We know. The people that know. If you know, you know.
Yeah, and I love her. I'm not saying it's the basher. I'm just saying I don't know if she wants her business out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we would be in the studio. Flex came to me one day and said, "Hey, I got this kid. He was an intern. He make beats. Kind of fine, but let me know how you feel about him." Right. You know, me and Flex was building something. Yeah. I'm like, all right, but you know me, JS. I don't care as long as the vibe lit.
Right.
But then you came in. We met. You played some beats. I don't know if we actually recorded that day, but
I don't think so. Like, I don't think so. But we was there for a minute though.
Because you was doing the vibes that I was leaning towards.
Yeah.
Like, I really call myself Drake before Drake because that melody harmonizing, that
that's
rap.
All you. That's all you.
But then I sit because I used to like Ja Rule. I used to like Mace. I used to like all the Ludacris. Like those people are the, animated melody people. You know what I'm saying? So that's the vibe I was on. And when you came with your beats, I think the first song we made was I want to say fuck. I know it at the top of my head, bro. I know it at the top of my head, bro.
I know what some of them were. Like I know I think Lotto, which we never put out. Lotto.
It's that singing joint, and it's halfway done. It was halfway done. It was fuck, yo.
I don't know, because we was doing like the wedding stuff and all that. Like we was all over the place.
Too many stuff, but
it was a lot.
But when you first came and then when you left, I told Flex, "Not here, problem. I like him." And then when we kept working, I seen how humble you was. And no. Let me take that back. Not humble, but I see how hungry you was. Yeah. You always with a name like the best. You can't. There's no part of humbleness. You can't.
Nah.
No but I seen the hunger, and you was young. Yeah. And I was a veteran at the time. Like people don't understand how vet I am, bro. I've been like 4 decades, bro. Yeah. And I'm not even 40.
Yeah. Talk that talk. Yeah. Talk that talk. Yeah.
But it's like watching you develop and watching our sound develop and watching them numbers get placed on the wall on how many placements we got and how much we're working. Yeah. It just was like, this writing camp is what we needed. This is what I wanted to do. it felt better than being an artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I like that, man. So let's talk about some of the downfalls. Like, what were some of the mistakes or just hardships that you had to deal with along the way?
Losing friends.
Yeah.
A friend that I had since ninth grade. Like, we don't even talk no more.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I feel like people expect too much out of it. I was having fun throughout the whole time with no expectations. I'm just getting out the hood with my niggas.
Yeah, yeah.
But other people got too much expectations, so that's a downfall.
Yeah, man. Everyone can't come.
Downfall. Signing contracts too quickly. I didn't know what power of attorney meant.
Ooh.
I signed that over. I didn't know conflict of interest to have the same lawyer as the lawyer that's representing you for the label.
Yeah.
You know, stuff you learn early.
Yeah.
You know, I everything I did for the hood, I did for free. I never got the bag for it because I cared more about love and relations than I did about money. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
a lot of downfalls. I don't do that now.
Of course, you know now. Yeah,
fuck your love, nigga. Like,
yeah,
I love you too, nigga, but
it's a business. This is a business. Nah, you gotta be on your BI.
And I learned that when my pop died, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
You know, that's the downfalls, man. And you know, I waited till I was in my 30s to have my child.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, it's another downfall. Like, you put a lot of life on hold because you focus on this one dream, and 8 years will pass you by before you even know it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you better enjoy every moment of this shit.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Like, what was the impact of having your son, like, in your life, in music, your career? Like, what was the impact?
My son made me further want to be a writer because publishing lasts forever, and that's something he can eat off.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Before my son was born, I was living for me.
Yeah.
I live for that nigga now.
Yeah, you got a big, yeah, of course. You got a bigger purpose now. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, and that's why my name, Don Juan, I used to really be a Don Juan. But when my shorty and my kid came, you know, that didn't really matter anymore. Because Don Juan was about pleasing others. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had all the baddest models. I had all the baddest bitches. I had my nigga Don Juan. That's me.
Yeah.
You know who I am.
Yeah.
But that was to get the niggas' approval and the other bitches' approval.
Right.
When they came, I no longer needed that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I felt like they need my approval.
Yeah.
It was different.
Yeah. So how do you balance, you know, personal and business? Like, how do you balance that lifestyle right now?
It's tough. It's a thin line.
Yeah.
Because everybody I do business with is somehow personal to me.
Yeah, especially with the music, it's a very intimate experience. So
yeah. I mean, the ones that's not, no, they not. But the ones that are, no, they are. And it's hard because nigga be wanting you to bend prices. Nigga be wanting you to do all this, that, and the third. But if I come get some bud from you, you're going to charge me the exact price that you're going to charge me. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
When it comes to personal and business, I just want it to be respected and be consistent with the respect. Both ways. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Home is home. Outside is outside.
Mm-hmm.
My family is my family. My business is my business. I try the hardest to keep them separate, but I'll be lying to you if I say sometimes they don't intertwine. You know what I'm saying? Intertwine, rather.
Yeah. Now, how did you figure out how to actually make a living off of what you're passionate about? Because a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, especially nowadays, people be talking about, yeah, I'm passionate about this, that, and the third, but they never can figure out how to correlate that into making money and to keep doing it and stay consistent and being persistent. So how did you figure it out?
It's your relations. You gotta have the right people in your corner, and you can't burn bridges.
Okay.
Your reputation is gonna speak value when you leave that room, even before you enter it. You know what I'm saying? So I learned how to budget and not live beyond my means. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to work. Perks come with the shit that you do. Yeah. Whether you do makeup, whether you do a trash, whether you mow lawn, perks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you mow lawn, you see they got a garden, man, they got ask for fruits every Friday. Now you ain't gotta go to the grocery store.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I learned to just manage. I like to smoke. I like to smoke the best weed. I don't smoke anything. I like to smoke the finest, the highest, but I find ways to not pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
gotta be resourceful. Yeah, resourceful.
So you when you start doing things like that, it started paying itself. You know what I'm saying? I opened up my business, Touched by Angels, and that's that's paying my bills alone. So anything I make on the side is just pocket money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Now,
saying?
talk about how important multiple streams of income is. Like, especially like right now, today's age, like a majority of people are relying on one job and don't have that job anymore. But talk about you know what I'm saying? You have multiple streams of income. Talk about that.
I think it'll be a slap in God's face if I didn't have multiple incomes, because God blessed me with so much things to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like being lazy. I don't like being broke, and I hate asking for shit. So I make sure I don't have to. Multiple incomes, and don't get it twisted. Your multiple income could be the same job multiple times.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? I get paid to do what I'm doing from a business, and then I still get paid to do what I do for me. But I'm doing the same thing on both sides of the field. I'm shooting niggas videos. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just one, I get paid quarterly, monthly, how the other I get paid as a grind. Like I'm hustling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now this ain't for the week.
It's
you know
not.
What I'm saying? I don't get no rest.
Not. No.
I don't get. I miss a lot of occasions, but you know, life's what you make it.
Yeah. A lot of people, you know, they see the glitz and the glamour, but they never see the amount of rejection, you know what I'm saying, that we go through on the daily. Like, man, talk about like how do you deal with the rejection? Because it's a lot that people, you know, that like us have to deal with.
That's when you lean towards your family.
Yeah.
I get a lot of rejections.
Yeah.
You know how many times I sent Beyonce a song? But other than that, like real rejection, like how can I put it? There's so many things I invested in and never came back a return on. There's so many times I thought I fucked with a producer and he ain't hit me back after I sent him some references.
Yeah.
Like, you get discouraged.
Yeah.
But then just as much as you pay attention to that, you gotta pay attention to your wins, bro. Like,
got to, yeah.
You wouldn't even be this far or in this seat without those wins. You know what I'm saying? A nigga never became a winner with a roster full of losers.
Nah, never.
He's on there to win. You know what I'm saying? And nigga coming to me for something, so I'm doing something right. So I can't really pay attention and focus on all that negative shit. Like, I gotta bounce back. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. What is your biggest fear?
Losing my family. Mother included.
Yeah.
I don't care nothing else. I lost my father. I don't want to go through that again.
Yeah, man. Let's talk about photo mode, man. The legendary, the iconic photo mode. Let's talk about him and just the impact that he's had on you and your family. And first of all, who is photo mode?
Photo mode, my father was my father. He's the glue, life of the party. Photo mode was a real man's man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He took care of home.
Yeah.
I think that's why I got that instilled in me. I never knew how to appreciate him until he was gone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I never knew I paid so much attention until he was gone. But he showed me how much it meant to have a father in my son's life. Because he was always there. Remember when I told you I always had love at home?
Yeah.
That's why I am how I am.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But for the Mo, he's the reason why I do videos and picked up the camera. And when he passed, I wasn't gonna let his camera just collect dust. So I picked it up, created a business that would make me think of him, touched by angels. Every time I use the camera, I feel like he's with me and he's touching and blessing the footage.
Yeah, he's always gonna be with you. Yeah.
But I'm glad to say, if I took a stroll in my house, you'll see I was, through the business, since it's going so well, and I thank the Lord, I was able to replace his camera. So now I got his camera in a cubicle with the, looking good, because I don't need that no more, so that I could sit there and not get messed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, life is good right now, So that's Photo Mo, man. That's the lens guard.
Yeah, man. Long live Photo Mo, man.
Facts.
Yeah, so recently, like in the past few years, you moved to Atlanta. Like, what made you move to Atlanta, and like, how has it been treating you so far? Well, my father was diagnosed with what he was diagnosed with, and it happened quick. So we went to Atlanta because they had the best hospital for what he was diagnosed with. Yeah.
Peep this. We went to Atlanta for a weekend trip. 5 deep.
Mm-hmm.
Drove. all we went for is a checkup, and and shit like that. So when my father passed away in Atlanta at the hospital, when we drove back, going inside that house was tough because we were missing somebody.
Right.
Waking up was tough. Living was tough. Going on was tough. There was no way I could watch my mother keep sleeping in that same bed that she was just with her husband with. So, we moved to Atlanta because I was like, yo, I gotta relocate you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do this. So we made a few calls. Through the grace of God, things happened. My mother, my girl, myself, we all put, scraped up, got a crib, came out here. I was a little discouraged because I thought I was gonna be moving around with somebody more than I was actually moving around with them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not to talk bad about nobody, but I like that it went that way. Yeah,
everything happens for a reason.
I built my own shit. I started fucking with the hood in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. The hood started fucking with me. Not saying nothing from nobody, but it's like, I'm glad it went the way it went because, we are where we are now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's all love, man. So since you've been in Atlanta, like, how have you been networking and just getting your brand, out there?
I don't even know how I do it, bro. It's the real shit, bro. I don't even know how I do it, bro. It's the energy, it's the vibe, bro. Like, Bobby V, he was dealing with an artist I used to write for. And when I moved to Atlanta, I just hit him off the humble, was like, yo, I'm in Atlanta. Yo, I'm at Bobby V house, pull up. When I met Bobby, it was an instant love. See, I know how to engineer and all that shit. So I know how to write, video, do and engineer. So it helps when you're in certain situations. Bobby needed somebody to record him. I got you. So I started recording them and I started hitting melodies and stuff with them. Then we just started building a vibe. That ended up for me being writer of his album. You know what I'm saying? The new album that's dropping, I got about 7 placements on there. Yeah. 7 out of 12 songs co-written by me. That's beautiful.
It's a big deal.
Drop it, Bobby.
Yeah, drop that ASAP.
Sunday dinner, nigga. But then VL Deck, I met him in Miami when I went out there for Rolling Loud. Told him I live in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. When I got back to Atlanta, I hit him for something else other than videos. Don't want to say, No. But then we got cool. I said, yo, give me a shot. I can shoot your video. Shot his video. He liked it. Next thing I know, he put me in front of Future. Yeah. Like, see, that's why Deck is a real nigga. VL Deck, you got my stamp of love forever.
Yeah, because he ain't have to do that.
Niggas don't got to do anything. Nah. Nigga had a show with Young Dolph. Nigga called me your dog. Like, these are people that the big timers is trying to get in contact with. But he contacted me. That's love, bro. Like, that's just vibe. That's why I'm telling you, I don't know how it's done, how I do it. It's just being done through God and my father, bro. Like, it's vibe, bro.
Yeah, man. Now, let's talk about how exactly did you get into shooting music videos?
Well, I was always the camera nigga. Like, my mother and father was always tech savvy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I always had computers around, something technical around. So back in the day when I moved to Maryland, we had like a little VHS, some stupid joint, but I found how to somehow get a VGA card, hook that up to my computer and tape everything. You know what I'm saying? So while I was doing that, I just said, all right, I'm about to learn to teach myself how to shoot this video. I can show you the first video I ever shot.
I need to see that. I need to see this.
And I did a song, why don't you do what you do? And I'm sitting just like this, rapping.
Yeah, I need to see that.
If I could do it. Yeah. I did it. Then I said, I got so happy. Mind you, I'm living in Maryland by myself. I don't have no brothers, no sisters. I'm an only child. You know what I'm saying? I go out to my friends. Yo, let me shoot you. I'm just putting cameras in their face, go home and edit it. And mind you, this is back in like 2003. 2004. This is when I was still in high school.
Okay, so hold on. Do you remember like what type of camera it was?
Probably a Sony.
Okay. So
the joint with not the long tapes, the little
camcorder joint. I still got my joint too. I think, is it a Sony? It might be a Sony.
It says Sony on the side. Yep.
Yeah.
It's like this with the little. You can look through it with the little. Yeah. Or the viewfinder flip out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then I started shooting that. And I just kept upgrading. I got with Thoroughbred. My man Smarty Jones bought the real camera that boom. So I started shooting everybody's videos. But I didn't know I was transferring the footage through the yellow, red, and white cords. When I was supposed to transfer it through the HDMI, it would have been even clearer. But I didn't know, man. You learn.
Yeah, you don't know what you don't know, man. I get it. Yeah.
But then that turned into, nigga, I'm shooting everybody video. No, I ain't got a camera like an iPhone, nigga, and I can make it work. Nigga, let's work. Like, niggas come to me.
That's what I like to hear, man. Like, as a creative, a lot of people as creatives, they're not like business minded, but you're one of the few that are. Like, where did you pick up that entrepreneurial mindset?
Always want more, man.
Yeah.
Always want more. I have conversations with my friend Megs all the time. I get uncomfortable around people who don't want more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you're Dr. Dre $1 billion worth. He still want more.
Yeah.
And not to be greedy, it's just I get fueled by working.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if I'm gonna work this much, I'd rather benefit off of it. So that become entrepreneur and find a way to make money off it because it's taking all my time.
Yeah. If
it's gonna take your time, you might as well make something.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That entrepreneur come natural. If I like videos, hey, I'll shoot you a video. But while I'm shooting your video, my son's at home by himself.
Yeah.
So that's gonna cost. I could be home with my man.
Yeah. You know that family time is important.
Once I lost my father, it kicked in even harder.
Yeah. What's something that you figured out like recently that you wish that you would have known back then, like back in the day?
Charge him.
Yeah.
Charge him. And I don't mean that in no kind of way neither.
Yeah.
Hold on, one of my bosses calling. I don't mean that in no kind of way neither. I mean that in a way like that's why I got to teach my son. No one taught us that. We had to learn that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So charge them, man. Like, make yourself a business early. It's okay to be 14 with a business.
Yeah, and that's a great thing. That's a great thing. It's funny because I remember, me coming up, you know what I'm saying? It was like a stigma where it was like everybody was supposed to, you know what I'm saying, get a 9 to 5. And it was like the weird thing to be an entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying, and do your own thing. But now it's like, it's the cool thing to do, you know what I'm saying? So it's funny how that, come full circle.
When it's hard to be the first of anything.
Yeah.
So we're talking to get on the deeper scale, we're talking about generational wealth.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So when you're the first at that, everyone's gonna say you can't do it because they didn't do it.
Yeah.
Or couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So that's where it comes into play. And back then we had magazines and newspapers we had to look at. We didn't know what was going on in Texas or in Miami or in Florida or in Cali. But with the social media, we're seeing people actually achieve their accomplishments and their goals. Yeah. So everybody is like, maybe you can do it. Maybe you can do it. It's a whole new generation.
Yeah, it's a different climate.
Racism is about to be done with. It's like
the
newer, younger kids, they not racist. They love everybody.
Mm-hmm. It's taught, man. Yeah, it's taught. Yeah, man. So what advice what advice would you give to somebody that aspires to be like you, whether it's you doing everything or you just being a songwriter, artist, behind the scenes? Like, what advice would you give somebody that wants to be just like you?
Go hard and make sure you love what you're going hard at, because I go hard every day and not a day feel like work.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So if you want to be like me, you could be like me and fucking fix cars for a living.
Yeah.
Blow up balloons at Party City. Just make sure you loving what the fuck you're doing.
Exactly.
And you love engaging with it, because I love what I'm doing.
Right. You got to figure out what you love, man. Just find that passion. Whatever you're passionate about. Yeah.
My mother and them wasn't fucking with this music shit. But I made it work.
Yeah. At what point did you get their support? You know what I'm saying? Because I know for me, it took a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because they didn't necessarily, understand or get it, you know what I'm saying? Because they never seen nobody that did it. So, like, when did they start to support you?
When they started to support when they seen it keeping me off the street.
Okay.
They started to believe when they seen it being able to contribute to the house income. Yeah. It's two different steps.
Facts.
Like, they supported it because I I was home, they always knew where I was at. They didn't have to worry about, oh shit, where's my son? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They believed in it because it's like, oh shit, he gave me how much this month?
Yeah.
From what?
Right.
And you're not doing this illegally. You're not doing. Oh,
right.
Well, okay. Go ahead and do it again.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then when I did it again, but brought more, it's like, oh shit. And then when she started seeing everyone else, how they treat me, and how they treat her because she's my mother.
Yes. You know, the best. Yes.
And my father just was always a hard pleaser because he always wanted the best.
Yeah, OG, yeah, man.
OG. And you know, but you gotta love him for it because that's why I'm so strict sometimes.
Yeah,
you know
yeah. You
know, balance.
Now, yeah, as a fan like of music, what are you listening to right now? It could be current, new, old, you know what I'm saying? Like what are you listening to? What you vibing out to right now?
I don't even want to sound cliche.
Yeah.
I'm listening to everybody though, bro.
Okay.
Every morning I'll go to see what's new on Rap Carrier.
Yeah.
On Spotify. Salute to Rap Carrier because I do some work with them too.
Yeah.
But every day I wake up to see what's on Rap Carrier. I want to see who's doing numbers. I want to see because who's doing numbers is who's influencing the most.
Yep. Who got the juice? Yep. Who got the juice?
Yeah. So I don't really. If I listen to my preference, I'm going to turn on Kevin Hart Laugh Out Loud comedy radio.
Ooh,
like,
yeah.
That's what I ride to.
Yeah.
I don't listen to music. I do too much music.
Yeah, that's the same with me. It's like whenever I'm doing music, I don't really want to listen to other people. It's like because I don't want them influencing what I'm doing. Only like unless I'm writing or producing for them. Yeah.
I don't even want to listen to music. I don't want to listen to my music. I don't listen to your music.
Yeah.
I don't want to listen to their music.
Yeah.
Because we do music all. I want
exactly. You got to get away from that. Yeah.
Yeah. So Kevin Hart. To those who don't know, this is a free plug. Kevin Hart Laugh Out Loud, Sirius XM. Yep. Man, I be laughing because he takes random comedians and put clips, and I just be driving JS. Just if you drive beside me, if you happen to just look over, you probably think I'm wilding because I'm just laughing and I'm by myself in the car. So it's like my nigga, but that's what I listen to. But I listen to Rap Caviar. If Lil Baby got a new song, I want to hear it. If Cardi B and Megan just dropped a new song today, I want to hear it. I don't got no go-to. I want to hear it. If the people who saying is hot, I want to hear it because I'm a ghostwriter. I'm a writer. I want to deliver what the people is buying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I do my homework.
Yeah. Now, speaking of Kevin Hart, like, if they was to do a movie on your life, who would you want to play you?
Right now?
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan.
Ooh.
They love him. They going crazy for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I can see that.
No, I don't see no other comparison, but I think he's a good actor, so he'll get my mannerism down pat. I think him saying, "Oh boy," will look hella funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can see that. Michael B. Jordan in the Bronx to DC to Denver to Atlanta to now. I can see.
That would be a good movie. Yeah, that would be a good movie. If you could pick 3 people, dead or alive, to have dinner with, who would you pick?
Jeff Bezos.
Ooh. Okay.
Hove.
And
Michelle Obama.
Why would you pick those 3 people?
Michelle Obama and Beyonce switches.
Okay.
Jeff Bezos, just because he started his business in a garage like me.
Yeah.
Basement.
And for the people that don't know who Jeff Bezos is, can you please explain who he is?
He's I want to say owner, CEO, Amazon creator.
Yes.
How you want to say it?
Yes. With the super duper big bag.
Yeah. And I want to come at him from a business perspective more than just the fact he got a big bag. It's just like
pick his brain. Yeah, pick his brain.
Yeah, how do you know when it's time to hire as many people? He got 488,000 people employed. Yeah. So it's like, when do you know you need more people? How do you know when? Because I need help right now.
Yeah.
And I got nowhere near as much on my, but he at some point knew when it was time to branch out. You know, like I just want to pick his brain. I don't know how you stay consistent for so long and just recap. Like he knows what to throw his name on, or what not to throw his name on. He knows when to jump in and out of politics. Hove is just, and he walked that thin line. Like political people love him. The streets still call him God. Yeah, it's like that good. You know, and I come from that era, so I don't think I would understand it from anyone else but him. You know what I'm saying? Michelle and Beyonce, I say they'll switch because I just want to know what it takes for them to stay so supportive of their man. You know what I'm saying? Like both of those women, they got their men back. They don't bash their men in public, even if something going wrong. I mean, Beyonce did an album, but if you ask me, they did it together. She didn't put that out without Jay's consent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and it just showed that, no relationship. Yeah, it just showed that no relationship is perfect.
Correct. They just know how to make it work. So, and in order to figure out how to keep a woman happy, you gotta ask a woman. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can't ask your man, how do you keep your wife happy? No, you gotta ask her, what is he doing to keep you happy? Yeah. You know what
plus every woman is different. You know what I'm saying? They like different things and they're just unique in their own right.
But every woman is different, just like every nigga is different, but you can still sum them up into their needs and their not needs, sorry, because that's where they come different. But what their persona is, what they look at. Like if I did a survey, I guarantee you more people would lean toward this, that, or this. You know what I'm saying? That's how you try to kind of gauge them.
Yeah. Now, at this point in your life, do you feel like you've made it? And if not, like, what is making it to you?
I think I'm successful. I don't think I made it.
Okay.
I think I'm successful because I surpassed what I thought I would ever achieve.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I never knew I would be able to do what I'm doing. I never knew I would be able to call the people I grew up listening to, my brothers, my sisters.
Yeah.
I'm successful as hell. I know a lot of people that would love to switch shoes with me in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
That's success in itself. I haven't made it yet because I'm not satisfied with myself. I feel like if I go today, I'll be mad because I still got more to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you made it. You know how you know you made it, bro? Yesterday, I was shooting a video with light-skinned Keisha and Black Youngster.
Yeah.
And not the stunt. No.
Nah, it's not. It's what you do.
Yeah. I was shooting a video with Keisha and Black Youngster, and they rented a house. The house they rented it from, the guy was there, living there, Caucasian.
Yeah.
And I'm building with him. I'm just talking. And I'm like, bro, what do you do? He's a songwriter, bro. And
wow, okay.
Yeah. But the house, bro, the way he's living, bro, that's when you know you made it, bro. Like, like he got plaques on with the Beatles. He wrote some songs with the Beatles and shit like that. Like his house is crazy. But what caught my everybody look at different things. I'm watching his 9-year-old son and I'm watching his 13-year-old daughter walk around the house, just comfortable, no care in the world. The dad just happy, just live like that's making it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, I don't care. I don't gotta worry about what my next bill getting paid, how this doing that. I don't gotta care about my son is great, my daughter's great. That's making it to me, bro. You feel me? Like that's
I love that, man. So how would you define success to you?
Success. I got something that I love doing, taking care of me.
Nice.
My bills.
Nice.
I got the people that are successful calling my phone to do their work.
Yeah.
To remain successful.
Yeah.
Like that gotta be some kind of
yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You if you call another nigga and he made you unsuccessful, then that nigga's fucking up. But if all these A-listers, B-listers, C-listers is calling my phone, not month after month, not every other month, like they calling me every other day. You know what I'm saying? Like that's successful, bro. Like my son is happy that his father's Superman.
Yeah.
That's successful. I keep here saying so much stuff that's because, and I say that, bro, because even though I feel like I haven't made it, I don't want to be unappreciative and slap God in the face. So I have to give it some kind of a label, which is successful. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I love that, man. So what's next for you, man? What is, what do you have coming up next? What does the future hold for DC Don Juan?
A lot. I'm finally where I wanted to be, which is Atlanta again. I don't know so much stuff going on in the next 6 months, bro. But this COVID got things running rampant.
Yeah.
But it's only postponed things because I know a lot of tours gonna start back up when I start back up, and that's when we're gonna really go crazy.
Yeah, you already know.
I got a couple projects that I'm gonna be releasing as well.
Okay.
I'm keeping that in the tuck though because I want it to be perfect. That's not on my forefront right now. So
right. Yeah.
But what's next? We just gonna have to wait and see, man. I just got my business up and running. Got my LLC right. I got everything's coming together.
Yeah, I like to hear that. Yeah.
Everything's coming together, man.
So when it's all said and done, how do you want to be remembered?
One of the greats, one of the hardworking, humble niggas. One of the niggas that, you know, you can still be humble and be confident. You know? I just want to be remembered as the nigga that didn't take no for an answer.
Yeah.
That nigga worked. He jumped at every loop. He changed hats every day. Nigga was in front of the A-list celebrities shooting videos, and the next day he was taking out the trash at a, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Feel me? Like, there's no level. This is called life, bro. Do whatever you have to do to get by, man. I want to be remembered as that guy. Like water. I can fit in anywhere.
I love that, man.
You know
Water, yeah. Shout out to my man Bruce Lee. I think Bruce Lee said something like that.
For real? Oh, yeah. Shout out to Bruce Lee. Well, you see, I'm Asian. I don't know if they know that, but, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Well, that's a wrap, man. I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, taking out the time, man. You know, it's always love over here. Did you want to say anything else before we wrap it up?
Oh, no. I love those who love me. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the gods. Shout out to everybody that's shopping over here. You know, I'm getting excited, bro. Like,
yeah.
You know, and I got a lot of things I got to do right now, but I love the fact that you took time out your day to get with me. They bringing up my phone crazy.
Yeah.
But, I'm in a group chat with my company. But thanks to everybody, man. Salute to Flex, because without Flex, I wouldn't even know this guy, JS.
Yeah,
you know
man.
And I'm grateful for this relation. Salute to your father, because your father and my father had a great relationship too.
Yeah, man. Definitely. Two OGs.
Salute to everybody, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you.
Nah, man, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for everybody for tuning in on this episode of Hustling Differently. Man, you already know. It's a 24/7 lifestyle. We don't make moves, we make movements.
Make movies. Oh, move. See, you make movies. I make movies.
You make movies. You make movies. Yeah.
I thought you were going to make me finish it. That's why I didn't think you were going to say movements.
Nah, you make movies.
All right, man. I love you, bro. Real
man,
talk.
it's always love. Love you too, man.